What is going on, guys? It's your boy Gamers Goon here today to come over our SummerSlam card. I am recording this after NXT TakeOver. We just saw a 50-minute match with Johnny Gargano and Adam Cole. We will go over all that tomorrow morning, but I wanted to make this video now because I haven't made it yet. As you can tell, I've lost my voice. I've been at camp last week, so I haven't been able to make this video, so I wanted to come out and make it today. This is probably going to be uploaded after the TakeOver thing. It's probably going to be uploaded around midday on Sunday, leading up into SummerSlam. But that is not the point. The point is we are making our predictions right now on who is going to win at SummerSlam, and we are going to start off with Drew Gulak and Oney Lorcan for the Cruiserweight title. Now, for me, I like Oney Lorcan, don't get me wrong, but really, I don't care that much, honestly. Give me Drew Gulak and let's call it a day. That's all I really care about when it comes to the Cruiserweights. I'm not super invested right now, man. I'm really not. Next, we have a match that I'm actually really excited for. I'm very much looking forward to this match because it is a dream match of sorts in Trish Stratus versus Charlotte Flair for absolutely nothing, but it's just a dream match. You got the big headline, the former generation Trish Stratus versus Charlotte Flair. We all know that Trish Stratus has been in phenomenal shape ever since her return at the Royal Rumble. Trish Stratus looks great. Hopefully she can still put on a great singles match. We all know that she's still very good at what she does. But I would really like to see Charlotte Flair and Trish have a phenomenal match. And what I'm thinking is I'm gonna say that I believe Trish Stratus is gonna win this match. Now let me explain myself. I think we need one last good run for Trish. We've had it for like the Goldbergs. We've had it for all these people, man. All these people have had their good last run. Batista. All these people. Now, who's to say Trish doesn't return return in the ring at SummerSlam, beat Charlotte Flair, go on her run, and then she can either give Charlotte her win back at Mania or in some other fashion give up a win to put over another individual at WrestleMania. I really do think that Trish Stratus should win the match at SummerSlam, and I am going to select Trish Stratus even though it probably is a long shot that she's going to win because we all know that Charlotte Flair is one of Vince's favorites. Next, we have a match that I'm not really too excited about, but I mean, if you wanna go out on a good match, Goldberg, Ziggler's your guy. Ziggler's gonna sell for you. Ziggler's gonna be able to eat a spear. He's gonna be able to eat a jackhammer. He's gonna sell perfectly for you. He might give you a super kick or two. Goldberg's winning the match. It's pretty simple. Next, we have AJ Styles versus Ricochet for the United States Championship. Now, this match is probably going to be one of the contenders for match of the night. It's not going to be match of the weekend. Adam Cole and Gargano already have that wrapped up. They're not touching it. They're not touching it. But AJ Styles and Ricochet, if they come out and they put on what I know they can easily take match of the night. Both of these guys are absolutely phenomenal inside the ring. AJ Styles has been world-renowned for a very long time. Ricochet, he's been world-renowned, but right now he's picking up steam. Everybody's starting to get the name of Ricochet in their mouths, and everybody knows who Ricochet is because he's on the WWE main roster, and he's having a good showing while he's up there. Everybody is falling in love with Ricochet. I'd love to see Ricochet win the title, even though he's already had it, just because I love Ricochet. He's one of my favorites. Met him. But I'm going to have to say AJ's going to retain. We're having this club push, man. We're having this club push. I don't think Ricochet's getting the title back anytime soon. I'd much rather see Ricochet eat the loss here and build himself back up and maybe jump into a main event scene. Maybe. That's my idea with Ricochet. Next, we have a match that I'm also very excited about. Finn Balor versus The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Now, Bray Wyatt in The Fiend, we really don't have too much of a knowledge of how this character is going to be portrayed through an entrance or through all the what he's going to do in the ring. Sure, we know he's going to hit the Sister Abigail. Yeah, we don't really know what the Fiend can bring. Now, if it's anything like the Demon Balor, maybe the Fiend is Bray's alter ego that he goes to get victories, and I'm really hoping that's the case. I don't know if Demon Balor is going to be at SummerSlam, but maybe the Fiend is going to be Bray's version of the Demon. And with that being said, I'm going to have to say that Bray is going to end up winning at SummerSlam because you don't introduce a new character like the Fiend, and it's something they've marketed very well on the WWE shop. You don't do all that if you are planning on having him lose. I never saw anybody put any Kurt Hawkins merchandise out or market him like they are Bray Wyatt. No. Bray Wyatt is going to be something special, whether you guys like it or not. And I think The Fiend is going to be part of it. Next, we have Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon. Kevin Owens, if he loses this match, he is gone. He has to quit the WWE, and that only means one thing. Kevin Owens is winning the match. Now, there is a loophole. He could technically, because for if you remember, WWE does not claim NXT as theirs on their main roster show. They act like it's something completely different. NXT claims it as part of the WWE, but they don't acknowledge NXT. They don't really acknowledge those guys. Kevin Owens could lose, and he could go to NXT. That might be a case, but that's just a loophole. We're not going to have to worry about that either way, because Kevin Owens is going to win. Kevin Owens is going to win. It is Shane McMahon. Why would Kevin Owens, out of all people, lose to Shane McMahon? Really? Really? Kevin Owens has got it in the bag, man. I don't think anybody needs to sweat or cry or waste any sleep over the possibility of Kevin Owens quitting WWE, because it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. Kevin Owens is going to beat Shane McMahon, and by the end of the night, you're going to be perfectly fine with Kevin Owens being in the WWE. There you go. Next, we have a match that I'm actually also looking forward to. How many times am I going to say that? SummerSlam's looking kind of decent. Kofi versus Randy Orton. Now, this is going to be interesting. I think the train's running out on Kofi. Yes, he still has his fans. Yes, there's the New Day. Yes, I'm getting tired of it. I really am. I love Kofi still, but I feel like he's dying down a little. I really like to see somebody new come into the picture. Now, Randy Orton isn't new technically, but I want to see somebody else hold the title, because Kofi hasn't really done much with it. He really hasn't. He's fought Ziggler a couple times. Like, really, none of what Kofi's done with the title has even mattered, really. And they're also going into the Fox deal upcoming this fall. I believe it starts in October. And you want a face of the division that's going to be really, like, it's going to hit the mainstream audience. They're going to be like, oh, I know that guy. That's the guy I grew up watching. Maybe I'll come back and watch it on Fox. Maybe I'll catch a show here or there just because this guy that I grew up watching is the champion, and I really want to see where it goes. And Randy Orton's that guy. Randy Orton's a guy you can put the title on, and you can expect him to deliver big match after big match. You don't have to worry about what Randy Orton's going to do, because Randy Orton is Randy Orton, and he delivers. He's one of those guys. Yes, he is born into it. Yes, people don't like him because he has the bloodlines or whatever. But Randy Orton delivers. Randy Orton is one of the most over guys. He has one of the most over moves in all of wrestling. Randy Orton is definitely the guy that should be your WWE champion going into Fox, and I really do think that you should put him at SummerSlam. That is why I'm going to take the three most deadly letters, RKO, to win at SummerSlam. Next, we have Bayley versus Ember Moon. Now, there's a part of me that wants to say Ember Moon. That part is more the fan side. But the analytical side of me, the predictions and the smart mark kind of side of me is gonna say Bailey. I'm gonna say Bailey. I'm gonna take a wild shot in the dark and say Bailey. What do you want me to tell you, man? Amber's barely had any investment. She's basically just a placehold feud until Bailey gets her next big feud, I guess. I'd be shocked if Ember won. I'd be happy, but I'd be shocked. I don't really think Ember Moon is going to be the person that Vince is going to be like, you know what, I want her to be the champion next. I just don't see it. I don't see Vince putting faith in Ember. I put faith in Ember. I've said it multiple times that Ember is probably one of the best women's wrestlers on the planet. I've said it. I've said it multiple times. I just don't see Vince seeing what I see. I just don't feel like he knows. He notices. If Ember wins, I'm going to be happy, but I don't expect too much out of it. I'm going to have to say Bailey on this one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I want to pick Ember, but I can't do it. Can't do it. Next, we have Becky versus Natalya. Now, this one, I think we all know where it's going to go. Natalya, she won at SummerSlam, what was it, 2017, 2018? It might have been last year. I don't even remember at this point. She's won at SummerSlam. She's been a champion. She was a SmackDown Live Women's Champion. Do you want to see another Natalya title run? Nothing against Natalya. She can get it done in the ring. But what really doesn't hit me right is you have the person that beat Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey, obviously, one of the most legit people that was ever in the division. Becky became very over. You had Charlotte over at one point. You had Ronda super over. Wouldn't it make more sense to bring back somebody that, I don't know, has some more hype around them than Natalya to beat Becky? Like maybe a Sasha. Maybe she returns. Maybe a Ronda comes back. Heck, I don't even know who else. Maybe a returning Ruby Riott that just completely goes through the whole division. Maybe a returning Nia Jax that just goes through the whole division. Natalya really hasn't done much to get me invested in her. Just coming on in, and here we go. It's kind of one of those things. Kind of like Ember. I'm going to have to take Becky in this one. I'm sorry. And the last, and certainly least, yeah, I said it right. Certainly least, Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins is most likely going to be the main event of SummerSlam. I'd much rather have be Kofi and Randy. Yeah. So Brock Lesnar is going to be in a match with Seth Rollins. We've seen it multiple times. We've seen it at Mania twice. We've seen it all over the place, man. We've seen it way too many times. I don't want to see it again. Brock Lesnar cashing his Money in the Bank. Seth Rollins is getting a rematch. Blah, de da, de da. I'm sorry. I like Seth Rollins. I really do. I love him in the ring, man. It's one of my favorites, but I'm just tired of seeing him and Brock in a feud. And I don't want to. I just want Brock to hold on to the title and go on to something else. That's all I want. That's all I want. I want him to go on to a Finn Balor. I want him to do that. I want him to go on to an Alistair. Maybe he wants to have a feud with Bobby Lashley. Go for it. He's not. He doesn't need to be Universal Champion, but go for it. I'm sorry, but I just don't think Seth Rollins should win. And with that being said, I'm going to take Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. Anyways, thank you guys for watching and bearing with me with my voice issues right now because it's kind of, as you can tell, hoarse. But thank you anyways for coming in and tuning in. Make sure you guys do tune into my NXT TakeOver review, which is going to be up probably earlier than this video. And definitely come see my SummerSlam review after. Well, it's going to be early on Monday morning, probably around 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, Central Time Zone. So, do watch out for those. And I will see you guys later, I guess. Make sure you guys follow, like, subscribe. Follow GamersGoonYT on Twitter and Instagram. And that's about all I got for you guys. See you guys on my Twitter if you're following me. See you at SummerSlam.